To the system. We're talking to one former Buffalo City school student who shares his journey from dropping out to jail and life afterwards.
News 4's Ali Ingersoll has the story.
Each day, thousands of Buffalo public school students leave their classes putting away books. Some of them will never return to their lockers or schools again. 3 years ago, Titus Wilson was one of them.
I signed myself out because my mom told me she's not about to sign me out, so I just did it myself and just never went back.
Wilson says he didn't just decide to drop out overnight. Admitting boredom caused him to act out, and that led to him racking up several suspensions.
Got suspended for 3 days just for checking my phone in the hallway.
The New York State Department of Education reports suspension rates within Buffalo schools are going down. Still, the vast majority of suspensions are for nonviolent offenses. That's according to a study from Citizen Action. And a majority of the students being suspended are minorities, so Wilson says he wasn't that surprised when his suspensions started adding up. 5 days here, 3 there, and then he began to lose all motivation to go to school.
8th grade, that's when all the bad stuff started happening. Then I got into freshman year in high school. Then the 10th grade year, it was over.
16 without a degree, Wilson turned to the streets.
After I dropped out, everything went left. Everything went left.
Within months of dropping out of school, Wilson found himself behind bars, getting arrested multiple times for misdemeanor drug and disturbance charges.
You just sitting there all day just thinking about like all the wrong that you did, all the stuff that you wish you could take back so you wouldn't be there.
Studies show students who are suspended for minor violations are almost 3 times more likely to wind up in the juvenile system within a year. It's part of what's referred to as the school-to-prison pipeline.
There's an increase in their likelihood of engaging in something that's going to result in them ending up in somebody's court.
Now it's Judge Craig Hanna's courtroom, but for almost 2 decades, they came here to stand in front of Judge James McLeod.
I'm starting to see a lot of the same kids coming back into the system.
That's not uncommon either. Once a young person winds up in the system, statistics aren't in their favor. New York State records show if someone gets wrapped up in the justice system, spending time in a detention facility before they're 16, there's more than an 80% chance they'll wind up arrested again. And for young boys, more than a 70% chance they'll be behind bars again before they reach their 28th birthday.
Every time we touch a case and every time we dispose of a case, we are having some long-term effect.
Many of the young people finding themselves in this courtroom are first-time offenders without a criminal record. To try to stop them from coming back here again, Judge McLeod set up the Adolescent Diversion Program. To get a better understanding of the young person in court, the judge began forging a relationship with the Buffalo Public Schools. And that's when Mike Wheeler, the BPS liaison to City Court, moved from the schools to the courthouse. His office is just a few feet away from the judge's chambers. And inside, stacked up, are hundreds of reports revealing student academic history. These are reports that Wheeler hands over to the judge every morning.
I think that gives the judge a well-rounded picture.
Wheeler estimates he has created thousands of these reports. He says about 675 every year for the last 18 years.
You know, in this day and age, you know, I just find it disturbing and worrisome. And you see tardy, absent, tardy, and then it has explanations of why.
The identifying student information inside of these reports, which we were shown, are protected under a federal law called the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. It's better known as FERPA. Is this a violation of FERPA to include that information, or no? Is it okay?
If it was not okay, our Buffalo Board of Ed attorney would let me know. I like to believe that whatever is out there is public information.
There are some exceptions to the law, including federal authorities gathering this information for studies or audits. It can also be accessed with an order or subpoena. The school district tells us the court files subpoenas for all student information. However, we checked with the city court chief judge, who says they haven't submitted any of these subpoenas or orders to the school system for these files. We asked Dr. Kreiner Cash, the Buffalo school superintendent, about the district relaying that information to the courts.
This can't be an interview about what Judge McLeod is doing. This has to be about what I'm doing. I don't know what Judge McLeod is doing in that regard. You're going to have to talk to Judge McLeod. I'm not going to be on record to do anything regarding Judge McLeod because I'm not aware.
Now, in addition to the court filing for this information, parents can also sign off, allowing the courts to access the school records. The chief judge tells us the people interviewing young offenders are supposed to be asking for parental consent. He couldn't confirm if that's actually happening. So we asked several parents with children in ADP about this, and every single person we talked with tells us no one asked their permission to access the records.
Since she's been in the Buffalo Public Schools, she's had 5 pages of discipline problems.
Judge McLeod says he's proud of the program he set up here in city court, and he stands by the decision to access school records, believing the information found inside of these files is necessary for any judge to know, as he believes it helps young people find pathways out of the pipeline.
I can't save everybody, but if I can save one, that's better than losing them all. And that's what I try to do.
As for Wilson, well, now he's 19, holds a GED, and has remained out of trouble. Looking back, he wishes he had more support at school and he never wound up in the system. But he says he's grateful for being able to turn his life around after finding himself in trouble with the law at such a young age.
Life ain't over for me. It ain't over for nobody.
Reporting from Buffalo, Allie Ingersoll.
And a quick note.